Pump up the bass line.
And here we slowly go. I had to choose a different music because, well, jazz music is kind of soothing in this game. So hopefully it all makes sense now, but I will stop it because we will go right here into the stream, and hopefully you can hear the game and you can hear me. I hope I am not shouting, and I hope you can also hear the game. So I hope everything is correct. So welcome to yet other game of Blacksad. We will be a kind of pussy or a cat or whatever you want. And if my voice is a bit different, it's because, well, yesterday I was at a party and, well, it was loud and I lost my voice. So if it's a little bit deeper, I'm very sorry about that. And if you want me to keep this voice, I can't. I don't think it's healthy. So we ended up here, and I can see your jacket is not working quite fine, but we will look at some stuff to make some connections.
Bingo.
What is it?
Nothing. Just a freshly signed contract.
Okay. Footprint. Well, we still not cannot connect the foot. Maybe we can connect the footprints. Finally.
What are you doing?
Do you like sardines?
Excuse me?
Do you like sardines?
Ugh.
So she does not, but we know a walrus that may like sardines, and it's one of our suspects. So let me do the connections because I think we can make a few, and we will see. O'Leary always has a plan. Alan Moore carries a cigarette case bearing a romantic inscription. So maybe this. Yes, of course.
It's pretty clear that Helen Moore's cigarette case was a gift from O'Leary.
No shit, Sherlock. I think that's a good deduction. We can be kinda sure about that. We can make more connections. So I think we need to make this connections. Yes, of course.
It looks like O'Leary has rigged the fight between Stone and Yale.
It will only make a sense if he is playing safe, and well, now we know he can do something. And there are still some connections to be made. With his foot. And the print will match exactly this. No? No, well, yes, but no. Because it will be whom they belong to. It's the same one. No? I don't think it's the no. Well, she hates him. And they were
If she's
together.
still in love, why does she claim she hates him? What is she hiding?
Something. She's hiding something. And I made myself a cup of coffee, so I'm sorry if I will be drinking from my cup of coffee. But I need to have my voice refreshed. And there's still one more connection we still didn't figure it out. I don't think this... Because I think this and this is the same thing. I still think this has to match. No. Because if they do not, it's not there. No. Well, I thought it will be this. But it's not. They are having an affair. And those two are not here anymore. I don't know. There is one match I cannot make, so we need to assist a doctor. Yes, I see that. We have one footprint, two footprints, three footprints, and the dominance. So now, how about him? This.
No, the footprints don't match. Or if O'Leary killed Dunn, he did it without stepping in the paint. Or in
I
different shoes.
did that already. So we know there are two footprints. They don't match. That's fine. We know they are not matching ones, but we can see, at least on the pictures, and these footprints and those footprints match, but we cannot connect them, so we won't be doing that now. Safe is opened, and Will is still there. Money,
Not that I suspected otherwise, but it's obvious they weren't looking for money.
obviously. Business
Looks
policy.
like the burglar isn't interested in bureaucracy.
Did they take anything?
No,
Although,
the gun is missing.
when you went in the hospital room to get your purse, did you get the gun as well?
Yes. Isn't it there? I put it back. I'd rather not go through that again.
Believe her.
That's too bad. It looks like they took it.
So there is a gun missing. They were looking for something. We don't know what. Thank you. There are more questions now.
Is this yours?
I think it belongs to the new cleaning lady. Mary just wasn't working out, so she left.
Clarice Freeman?
Yes. You think she did this?
I doubt that. Piece of clothing. Why would they run upstairs? That makes almost no sense, but okay. We can check it upstairs.
Wait here, please.
Did they kill someone or just hiding their steps? Yeah, she dead. She was slashed. Nice. That's not good way to go. So, look at the wound. Looks
Could
like
be
a slashing
knife
wound.
The murder was brutal.
Yes, she is holding something. That's the second thing that will interest us.
Ah, damn.
So she was a mother of two. I don't think that's good. What will you look? Shoes? No. Can't see the wound. Missing fabric? Okay, that was brutal. But what did we expect, right? We almost know how it happened.
I can just picture her saying, "Honey, I found a job. We're finally gonna make ends meet."
She is more shocked from the death of the cleaning lady than her own father. That's interesting.
I want you to call the police, Sonia, and then go straight to a friend's house. Don't even think about going home, and definitely don't come back here.
I'm staying at a friend's house. I haven't even set foot in my father's place yet.
Good. Do you have the keys? If the murderer didn't find what he was looking for, that might be his next stop, if he hasn't been there yet.
We still didn't check his place. It would be the first thing to do, no? Or am I just... I don't know. Thinking too much about police and police work and detectives and stuff like that. If somebody is killed, he will check those somebody apartment, no? I would do.
Once I had the keys to the place, which meant I wouldn't have to use my lockpicks or...
Well, it's locked from inside.
Oh.
It means somebody locked it from inside. Can you kick it? Well, but it was locked from inside. That's odd. You wouldn't think that's odd.
It doesn't look like anyone picked the lock.
No. The first thing that would struck me would be, how was it closed, locked from the inside if he were working?
Look at that.
He
Guy
was
sure had
working.
good taste.
Makes zero sense.
I see more art in a boxer's hypnotizing footwork than in certain modern paintings.
Yes, it makes two of us. Black fantasy. Probably listening to jazz music while we are here. The music is good. Not gonna lie. And I can't move, so this is not the way. And you still don't think that the door locked from inside are suspicious. Okay. Quiet Lion.
Wasn't Dunn's nickname the Quiet Lynx? I'd swear I saw that on a poster at the gym.
And I did the achievement, even though I had no idea there is achievement for this. I'm just clicking stuff, so yay! Lucky me. What was that? Bartholomew Penn. Father of baseball. Okay.
It looks like Dunn had already begun to move his things.
What a shame.
Dunn? Thorpe? No idea. And these two, they look familiar.
They may do look familiar, but how to connect them, right? There is no connection. The sax, of course there will be a sax.
It's hard to believe that a pair of boxing fists could play something like this, although I'm sure he had the lungs for it.
I do believe so. There's a card on the table. Can you pick it up? Thank you. Is there anything
As I
here?
glanced at the telephone, I remembered the weekly password for O'Leary's illegal gambling operation, even though I had rejected his reward for finding Yale, and had chosen to bet it all on Yale. I had managed to make my own dirty money after the Eagle Pimp suddenly quit the poker game. How much damage could another bet do?
Do not bet. Never mind.
What harm could I do? Only the invisible type.
Do not bet. Betting is not the best thing to do, trust me. can ruin lives. I can still look inside this, but I don't see anything interesting there. No, there is nothing interesting now. Or at least nothing I can see. Oh, there was a card? Oh yes, there is a card. Take that. What about his fridge? Taste
Ready-made meals
diner.
on airplane trays in front of the TV. Who would have thought we'd end up eating like this?
Well, I still do eat like that,
Ben
kinda.
died 4 days ago, and that lettuce still looks okay.
That could mean he bought it 4 days ago. It will be fine for 4 days. But let me guess. Somebody is hiding here. We are not alone in this apartment because, how I was saying, the door...
Sardines. It's been open for a few hours.
But yes, and we smelled sardines in the office. And as I was saying, the door were locked from inside.
Now I see how Dunn bought the apartment he was
And
going to share with
I didn't
Matt.
saw like
This
open a
place
window or
has to be
something like
empty
that,
in
like
2
someone
weeks
was
for the new
running.
owners. I wonder if Sonia knows about this.
So I think I made a good connection. That's not in this game. Yes, let me guess about the sardines. We smell them there and we do smell them here. Empty can of sardines, yes. Paper at the gym smelled like sardines, yes. Shocker.
It's pretty clear that the burglar came by the house before heading to the gym, which means he probably didn't find what he was looking for in here.
Yeah, and how did he lock the door from the inside? That still remains my question. It's still an unanswered question. And I do not like unanswered questions. I really don't. There is nothing on it on the toilet. Is anyone here?
Could
Hiding,
this be
I don't
the
know, under
origin
bed.
of Sonia's interest in business management?
I don't think so, because I had the same thing and I'm not interested in management, finances or anything like that. Alright then. Is here something interesting?
One of the very few teen idols who only got better with age.
Alright. Someone was into sports.
What's this doing here?
You wouldn't look under the bed, right? Why would you? You're a detective. Looking under the bed is not part of your job, I guess. So, and there is a master bedroom. And that looks like an open window, so maybe someone fled through
You
there.
still looked at her every morning, so many years later, with a new love? Maybe we don't need to forget. Maybe pain just transforms into, I don't know, something.
Well, it does not. It just hurts. So she really did love her father. A journal? Or the dream book, or how is it called in English? My dear Mary, I bring you to this roof, the place where... My dear, I bring you to this roof. Where our love was born. I feel for you was born. I feel for you was born. To give you
This is
ring.
too private.
So he was writing his proposals here. And he couldn't even finish the business.
Is this how he got in?
I think it's how he got out. Or the game just doesn't count on me to know. Oh. If this is original, it would be
Elaine.
inexpensive.
I think that was Dunn's wife's name, according to Jake.
Right.
No matter how hard I look, I'm not getting anywhere. I need
Uh,
to talk with Sonia, and maybe with her uncle Tim.
We weren't in a bathroom. We missed the whole room. What if there were cards?
It brings back, I don't know.
Good memories?
An optimist, are we? It's like remembering the last day of summer. Scenes full of joy, picturesque landscapes, and yet the light is faint and the air is still, the calm before the storm.
I know the feeling.
I know that feeling.
I figured that much. I can see it in your eyes. We met in the army. We were all professional athletes. They called us the Olympic Five.
Who are
Who's the
they?
guy on the right?
Angus Mitchell, our combat medic, and a doctor with the New York Warriors. It was Spanow who got him assigned to our platoon.
Isn't this the doctor we saw?
Hey, isn't that Craig Spano? The guy on the Morley's billboards?
Yes, indeed, our captain. He was the oldest, after all, and star of the New York Warriors.
The one on the right,
was an
isn't that
orphan,
like
you know.
the lizard we saw
But
in
he
the
loved
hospital?
the sport so much that he said baseball was his family. He was the one who had Mitchell assigned to our platoon.
And we don't know the last one,
Who's
this
the guy
one.
on the left?
Ah, Viktor Sukovsky, the athlete. You've probably heard of his medals.
Maybe I
Was
did.
Dunn already boxing?
Yes, he was. I had already seen him fight before I even met him. He was as humble in the ring as he was in life. He'd always let his rivals take the initiative. I remember how he barely dodged the blows. If you didn't look at his feet, it seemed like he wasn't even moving. And the footwork, pure dancing. You could almost hear the music. The song would play until his opponent was exhausted. Then came the drum roll, followed by Dunn's victory by KO.
What about you?
I had just signed with the Milestones. I hadn't even played my first game, but people said I had a bright future ahead of me.
And he did.
And you did. The cop at the hospital sure seemed happy to be the proud owner of a Tim Ironarm Thorpe autograph.
Who would have thought that I'd end up becoming Tim Iron Legs Thorpe?
What happened?
I fought the Nazis for 2 years, up there in the sky, over Europe. And I never set foot in a field hospital. 3 years later, I crossed the street without looking. And look at me now.
Yeah,
What
that
happened
sucks.
to all
You
of them?
survived a war,
Sukovsky
but
died
then...
the same day they injured Dunn. Dunn received
Okay.
an honorable discharge and came home. He quit boxing and opened his gym. Mitchell was redeployed to a field hospital. Spano and I continued in the same unit, but nothing was ever the same. You see what I meant with the last day of summer? And
Yes, I do.
after the war, well, who the hell cares?
I do.
What happened to him?
What happened to Spano?
Well, you've seen the billboards. He made it big time. When I was forced to retire, I got him some advertising deals. That's how I founded this agency. But then, something happened to him. He became sullen. He fell out of shape, and slowly but surely lost touch with reality. He withdrew from public life and broke off our friendship. Haven't heard from him in, 3 years? And believe me, I've tried to contact him.
Good for you.
You think Spano might have been involved in Dunn's death?
I don't think he
Spano?
was.
No way. He and Dunn were always... Well, Spano's changed so much that it's hard to say.
Are you really sure?
What happened to Mitchell after the war?
Mitchell? Who knows? We lost touch. I hope he's doing well.
I think I saw Mitchell not too long ago, but I can't remember where.
In a hospital.
Seriously? Please try to remember. I'd love to hear from him again.
I'll do my best.
Allow me to double your wage. You have to find the murderer. Maybe Dunn stayed in touch with Mitchell or Spano. Maybe even with both. But he never
Maybe
told
he
me anything.
did.
Maybe Sonia knows.
I doubt it. But that's not the only question I've got for her. May I?
Who you gonna call? Ghostbusters or someone else? Yes, an introduction. I think we will know where we saw the lizard.
Yes?
Sonia,
No, she's not here. Who's calling?
where is she?
She's on the roof, where the cleaning lady was killed. Don't jump. That would only hurt.
Please don't.
Have you ever wished you'd never been born?
What?
All the time, yes.
I live with that constant thought.
Then we're both in the same boat. First time was right after moving to New York. I hated my mother. She was the reason we moved from the countryside and the smell of freshly mowed grass to this dirty city and the smell of medicine. Her medicine. The second time was after she died. I hated myself for having hated her before, for not having loved her enough. The third time was when my father shut himself off. I hated him for that, for abandoning me, for giving in to the booze. Now he's dead, so take a guess.
Yeah.
You hate yourself for having hated him.
Yes, but that's not the worst of it. The problem is I don't know how to live without hating him. Over the last few years, everything I've done was meant to push my father far away. To avoid being like him. To avoid making his same mistakes. Without him, I just don't know who I am.
You are finally who you wanted to be.
And you won't
no?
even let me hate Bobby, which might actually help me.
The more you hate,
The more you hate, the worse you feel.
You think I don't know that? I need someone to blame. Without that someone, I have only myself to hate.
yeah, hate me.
Hate me. A good detective would have found the killer by now.
That's nonsense. You've already come so far. I'm sorry I haven't been a little more grateful.
In any case, you shouldn't hate yourself. You are... No, you have such good qualities.
Beautiful and smart.
You're both beautiful and smart.
Are you really trying to flatter me now?
No, Seriously, I didn't mean to... Sorry.
Anyway, can we just drop the subject? Did you go to my father's apartment?
Yes, the thief went there before coming to the gym, which leads me to believe he didn't find what he was looking for.
And what was he looking for?
I don't know.
That's what I intend to find out, with your help. Your dad had great taste in music.
You think? Let me guess. The same taste you have, right?
Exactly.
You don't know how happy that makes me.
Your father sold his apartment. The new owners move in 2 weeks.
What?
I'm sorry. I think he used the money to buy a new place with Mary Purnell. You'll have to talk to her sooner or later.
My father. Even now, he finds new ways to make me hate him.
Yeah, kinda yes. But he did it
I
for
found a
his own
picture
love,
taken during the
so...
war.
The Olympic 5.
Did you meet any of them, besides your father and uncle?
Well, Uncle Tim actually isn't my uncle.
No?
He and my father loved each other like brothers. Did he tell you that he saved his life?
Thorpe saved your father?
Other way around, right?
They were flying over Brittany in a 3-unit fighter plane. Zukovsky was the pilot, my father was the co-pilot, and my uncle manned the machine gun. Suddenly, enemy fire killed Zukovsky and injured my father, which is why he never boxed again. My uncle jumped out of the gun turret, ran to the cockpit, and managed to pilot the plane to safety. Oh, the times my father told me that story. And now...
You still have your uncle.
Yes, I guess you're right. Maybe he can also save me.
Can try to do that, yes.
Did you ever meet Spano? What can you tell me about him?
I think I saw him once, but I was just a little girl. I think my uncle turned him into a star. That was a long time ago.
I found a baseball glove with Spano's autograph in your room.
Oh, I've never seen it. My father must have put it there, although I don't remember him having a signed glove.
Did you ever meet Mitchell, the doctor?
Mitchell? The lizard? No, never. Why?
Oh, nothing. I think I've seen him somewhere.
Yeah, in the hospital. We know that. I remember
I saw
that.
your old room.
That's embarrassing. I see you were dead serious about me hating you.
I'm also a fan of Frank Papalia.
Oh yeah, the poster. I only liked him because my father thought he was too modern. But I'm glad we agree. I thought you shared my father's taste in music.
I share also your taste of music.
It's odd that there are practically no toys or memories of your childhood in the room, except for a small music box.
That box? It might just be my last happy memory. It's from before my mother got sick and we moved here. I loved reading stories about pirates. So my father drew a treasure map for me. I searched the whole house one clue at a time. It led me to this enormous tree in the yard where Daddy had put up a tire swing. X marks the spot, so I dug to find my treasure. I loved the music it played, the ballerina and the little secret compartment. Oh, the secrets I kept in there.
I think it's the first time I heard you call your father Daddy.
Really?
Maybe back then he was a daddy, not just a father. Maybe he hid something
Did the
else
abacus
under the
inspire you
tire.
to dabble in finances?
The most useful gift anybody has ever given me.
A gift from your Uncle Tim?
He used to say that in this day and age, a woman should know how to count. My father didn't agree, but he didn't oppose it either. People thought he was a liberal because of his attitude towards racial issues. But at home, things were different.
Are you cold?
A little. Maybe I should go. Anyway,
Yes, I did
Thanks for the
notice that you
company.
are cold. It's cold outside.
Sonia, thank you.
Aren't you coming?
I will, don't you worry about me.
I knew I was looking at a solution, but what exactly needed solving?
Everything, a murder. He hits maybe something else there. Of course this two will connect. Well, I will teleport there. Huh?
Maybe Dunn used the same hiding place once more. I'll never understand why detectives and criminals bluster while they fight each other in the pictures. What a waste of breath, focus, and energy.
No. Can you just, I don't know, throw him off the building? Why did I didn't manage?
I prefer to save my breath for the final roar.
I pressed the wrong button, so I break my neck, obviously. So let me try that again. One more and better.
I'll never understand why detectives and criminals bluster while they fight each other in the pictures. What a waste of breath, focus, and
Let me guess. His shoes are the correct one, right? Oh no. You do. No. And the bottle didn't break. That's fine.
It's
You
not
will
the
not
lack of
hit me.
credibility in the screenplay that bothers me.
So one more beating, I
Plus,
see.
it's actually pretty handy. When a crook talks to you in the middle of a fight, you know you're up against a rookie.
Help him. We need
And if he doesn't
information.
even say, "Help me, please."
Oh, you'll break your butt. And he may be survived. Nice. But I did try to help him, so maybe Sonya will now like me more. At least just a little bit. No, she doesn't like hate me. She just don't like me well, and me, I don't know, saving myself and trying to save a crook. Should be nice, yes.
What did they say?
Nothing serious. I lost another one of my 9 lives. Oh, this hurts.
Got many left?
I'm in the red. He hasn't woken up yet?
Nope. We're gonna be here a while. Vulpine, 7 letters.
What?
Scheming?
You think that's the same thing? I don't know. Sounds a bit off to me.
I don't know what a vulpine is. What? So we know this is our guy. No? Do I need to find something more? So, no. What about those shoes? Looks like relevant shoes, yes. So we maybe finally have the red shoes. He's a killer.
Wait, I know. Vulpine, 7 letters. Cunning. What are you looking for?
Nothing. Will he live?
He'll live.
So what have you found out?
Randall Lee. Apparently in love with our penitentiary system, judging by the frequency of his visits. Theft, assault, extortion. You know, minor things of the sort.
Any partners?
Always works alone. He's never
But
ratted
somebody
out his
had to-
employers, provided they exist.
Yeah,
Did you
the
find
employers. You
anything?
need an employer.
Is this our man? Do you have proof?
Yes, I do, actually. I actually do have a proof about most of the things.
Looks like we know who tore his pants following Clarice Freeman up to the rooftop.
So he did kill Clarice. Or whatever her name was.
His pants have a tear in them. I found a piece of that same fabric at the gym, on the stairs that lead to the rooftop where we found the second body.
Makes sense, but how many pairs of ripped pants are walking around New York City? I don't call that evidence.
Yes, I understand. So... we need this. No. Maybe this and... no, we know those doesn't match. But we know that. Why is there not the thing about the... no. Okay, these two do not match. We need to... okay. They don't match. We know that. I would like to connect the things I don't see here. I will connect what I see.
The guy who broke into the gym in Dunn's place has a thing for sardines. Did you smell his breath?
Right, because there's only one sardine fanatic on this side of the Hudson. I need something more.
You have two things right now. So we will now see this. And this.
I saw footprints from those very same shoes next to both the gym murders.
Unless you're telling me that shoe is a limited edition, I'm gonna need something else.
You are still not happy, right?
One of the thugs that attacked me the other night had a snout just like his.
I'm sorry, but you can't incriminate someone based solely on species. What else you got?
What more do you need? I've given you 4 pieces of evidence.
None of which are conclusive.
He tried to throw me off the rooftop.
Yeah, you're right, I'm sorry. He's our man.
No, he's not our man.
Make up your mind.
He's just a puppet. Someone is pulling his strings.
Yeah, that's the one
Could
we
it
need to
be
find.
Yale?
He's hiding something for sure, but I don't think he did it. By the way, was he discharged? His room is empty.
They let him out yesterday. He's in police custody now. You can tell he's an athlete. Made quite the comeback. Anyone else would have taken 10 times as long. Anyway, he better be fine. You know they've ordered me to escort him to Madison Square Garden on the day of the fight.
Yeah, I heard something of the sort.
What have you heard?
Frank Cassidy. He's friends with the governor.
You don't say. I guess I shouldn't be surprised.
No, you shouldn't. I need to be okay with him. So, well, good morning,
Quick,
sunshine.
what do you want? Good cop or bad cop?
I want a bad cop.
I'm the bad guy. Good thing someone took out the trash.
Good morning, Mr. Lee. I assume you're aware that you're about to be accused of murder, and that thanks to the witness testimonies of Mr. Blacksad and Miss Dunn, your future's not looking too good.
Go to hell, you dog. I swear that if I catch you outside, you'll wish you were in hell.
Blacksad, stay out of this. Remember who's the cop here. Maybe we can offer you a deal. We know someone hired you to kill Joe Dunn and Clarice Freeman. What do you have to say?
I'll call your bluff. You ain't got nothing. You know, I'm really good at planting false evidence.
Shut up, or I'll kick you out. If you tell us who hired you, we'll help you.
What can you offer me? How much is your life worth to you?
Don't pay attention to him, Mr. Lee. We aren't vigilantes. But we can significantly reduce your sentence.
That's a start, but it's not good enough. I want in on the witness protection program. New city, new job, new identity, and a clean police record. That's the only way I'll talk. Meanwhile, I want police protection 24/7. I'm afraid that...
Whoa!
I'm afraid that you are dead. I will be I don't want to be aiming because... And he is... over there. Monkey. Did I shoot him?
Luckily, Smirnov's wound wasn't as bad as Randall's. Unfortunately, the police found nothing on the nearby rooftops. Our best shot at finding the killer was gone, so I went back to my previous lead.
So they killed someone who did kill our links, but he is working for someone. We need to find the one he is working for. Oh, fuck me. I would like to see that rooftop. Maybe he left a empty casing from bullet there. It could help us.
It's from before my mother got sick and we moved here. I loved reading stories about pirates, so my father drew a treasure map for me. I searched the whole house, one clue at a time. It led me to this enormous tree in the yard where Daddy had put up a tire swing.
Okay, that's the painting. Can I move? Sure. There is something hidden. This plank is not matched. So it was hidden right under the swing, but not exactly. And we are not alone here, right?
Bing bang!
Hello, Smirnoff residence.
You're
Blacksad
dead!
here.
No, I got you with my lasso!
Can you quiet down, kids?
Dunn got killed for stirring the hornet's nest.
And you confessed your crime!
Kids, please.
He'd been investigating athletes for months, including Helen Moore and Al Stone, among others. Dunn's notes aren't all that clear, and I'm not sure what he was after. But I'd say we're facing a widespread corruption case.
Well, if you're right, that could be some dangerous evidence. Bring it here ASAP.
Sure, but there's something important that I need to finish first.
You'll lose it. Shouldn't be finishing your business before official police business. You should know better. You are a detective. What a shame.
I wanted to follow a certain lead on my own before Smirnov had the chance to see anything. According to his notebook, Dunn had seen Craig Spano at Sam's Diner just 4 days before his death.
I want a burger.
Get out of here, pussy!
Fuck off.
How is Mary?
Playing the sad little victim at home. And here I am, up to my neck! What the hell do you care, anyway? Beat it!
It might have been easier to slap the information out of him, but I decided to trust in a universal truth. Everyone is guilty of something. You don't know who I am, right?
Don't know and don't care! Come on, spit it out!
I'm John H. Blackmore, Public Health Inspector.
Oh, yeah, right. There are some real freaks around here, so I have to be firm, you know? Have you eaten? Dinner's on the house.
Okay.
After you answer my questions.
Sure, go ahead. Your call. Always at your disposal, Inspector. Ask away.
Fear turned him soft and made him talk. Sure enough, Dunn had been there a few days back with a chimpanzee who matched Spano's description. Apparently, the guy still lived with his father. Dunn said he couldn't stay there a day more. For the time being, he would move into his place.
Wait a minute. What does Public Health Services have to do with that shit?
The chimp died of food poisoning,
But wait! He didn't even eat!
which is even worse.
How to make him feel guilty? I feel kind of bad about that because, well, he didn't do nothing wrong, per se, but he could help me a little bit more, I guess. He could.
Dunn had taken Spano to his place. I wanted to believe that when Randall Lee broke into the apartment, Spano fled to his former address. But where could that be?
I don't know, but that polar bear behind me looks, well, how to put it? Creepy? No, they are not connected, right? No. Oh, this say baseball and this say baseball, so it has to be connected, no? And this. Nice.
I got you.
And now they will hit my car. Or they are just following me because it's creepy. And what the fuck are we doing on the cemetery?
If the living have rich and poor
Is it the
to
pet
live,
cemetery? Because,
so do
well,
the dead.
we are all just animals. No.
In the mid-19th century, Greenwood became the resting place to the city's most distinguished citizens.
And we will just
Thinkers,
climb over
scientists,
it.
writers, inventors, artists, businessmen, politicians, police officers, thieves, pimps, and murderers.
So everyone except the PIs.
Here lie the bodies of the soulless minds that raised New York from the ground up. Now you know where to go to become somebody in the Big Apple.
Yeah, we all will die once, so that's the one thing we all share. We all have in common, so yay. Lucky us. We will not be digging right. But there's a card. We will be finding cards to our collection right here. Thank you. We are
A
stealing
Celtic
it.
cross. Supposedly, the ring keeps the devil at bay by reflecting the sunlight. Really handy at this time of the day.
Yes, and a baseball ball. Why did I stole that? May I know why did I stole that?
The four bases guarding their father.
Some baseball reference I don't get. It's fine. Why are you lagging so fucking much?
I've never trusted angels. When they fall,
The world falls.
the world falls with them.
Kinda yes, because well, the devil. Someone was here.
Still hot.
So someone is still here.
If this had been here over 30 minutes, it'd be covered in ants.
Chimpies. So some chimp is here. Should I be scared? I should, because I think I saw a monkey shooting at me. Can I go behind that? Thank you. Nobody did jump me, but I think somebody will be hidden up the tree. No? Because there is a food. Someone was eating here a few minutes ago. That would mean someone is here. Somewhere. Somewhere nearby. I see a cart. Right here. I don't think that will help me with my case, but I need to find the one guy who is hiding here. I have no idea why am I here. Why am I on the cemetery? But the game wants me here, so I'm here. There are angels. There's a giant tombstone with RIP. So rest in peace, brother, but what am I supposed to do here? Here's some stream or something like river. What the fuck? So I'm yet again looking for some clues. I have no idea where to find them. And I would look up this tree. Can you look up? Are you capable of doing something like that? I mean, you know what? Like this, look up. There's some takeout. I have to look at this. Okay. So we are here because of the Bradwick. Okay. Yes, we read that. '97. That's a lot of years to live. No, I was just scratching myself. I
According to
couldn't
the
press
book I
X.
found at Dunn's place, fans of the sport leave baseballs on Bradwick's tomb to pay their respects. It's strange that I don't see any. Maybe they're gone with the wind, or somebody claimed them as part of their inheritance.
But I got one. I should put the one down.
It'd be even better with a skull between the bats.
Yeah, it would be like pirates. What am I supposed to do with that now? Because I see nothing interesting here. The ball is cracked. That's all I can tell. Hello there. Show yourself. Oh, there's a card. Yes, we can see him. Big surprise.
I found a baseball glove at Joe Dunn's place. A glove signed by a great star. I couldn't believe my luck. Joe Dunn met with someone at the diner, close to his gym. Then he took that person to his house, so that he didn't have to live at the cemetery. I would have never guessed the person's identity. I've always been a New York Warriors fan, although to be honest, they're not what they used to be. Yep, they just haven't been the same without Craig Spano.
Will he jump down now?
Marley's are the absolute worst.
Yes, they are, but those are just the cigarettes, so... I'll just take a new one, and you can jump down from the tree.
Who are
I'm John Blacksad, private investigator.
How's Joe?
One question at a time. It's my turn.
Your turn.
What are you? Why are you hiding? You done? I know. I want to know why were you hiding.
Because I fear for my life. Because this is the only place where I feel safe. Because Joe took me to his home. But they went looking for me there too.
What did he want from you? And who wants to kill you?
One question at a time. How's Joe?
What would happen if I told him the truth? Would he lose it? Could I take that chance?
He has been murdered. Be honest.
Joe Dunn is dead. Murdered.
I told you, Joe. How did it happen?
One question at a time. My turn. What did Dunn want from you?
He wanted to know who was playing dirty in the sporting business. Dirtier than usual, that is. Wrecked lives, careers, ruin at the top of the game. He wanted to know if the same had happened to me. He wanted to know if the end of my career and my disappearance had anything to do with all that. He wanted me to confirm who was behind it all. The guy who had him killed. Our old friend, the surgeon.
Someone named Surgeon. This would be a doctor.
Is Mitchell the surgeon? Is he the person behind all of this? That surgeon you mentioned, is he...
My turn.
True.
I want to know why I should trust you.
Because I take my job seriously.
Because I take my job very seriously. It's my turn. That surgeon that you mentioned, is he in this photo I got here? Ow! Hey! Hey, that toss was... Both my ear and my self-esteem would hurt for days. But at least I had a new lead to follow. The surgeon. The bastard had avoided my scrutiny by passing as a hospital doctor. But now, all of my senses were on guard. No matter how good the disguise, or how well he hid, I would find him.
Yes, and there was yet again that polar bear behind me, and I still do not like him. I don't know if you can hear that, but it's really, really windy outside. And, well, Windows do not like that.
What you're saying is, one, there's a corruption scandal involving all kinds of athletes. Two,
Yes.
our puppet master is a surgeon named Mitchell, a man who happened to fight in the war with Dunn.
That's a theory. Maybe it's just a false lead.
Maybe, but it could be no more than a false lead.
Anyway, where was I? Number 3, right? 3, since Dunn was on his trail, Mitchell, or whomever, hired an anteater to get rid of him.
Yes. And the anteater is dead now.
Then, since you were also shaking the wasp's nest, he went after you. But the anteater made a mistake, and Mitchell, or whomever, killed him to cover his own tracks.
Yes.
And, wait, 4. The key to all this lies with a common friend of Dunn's and Mitchell's, Craig Spenow. Do you really trust him?
No.
You should know that I don't trust anyone.
Except for your friend Weekly, that is. 4.
Mm,
No, I mean 5.
I don't
Dunn
think
was
so.
murdered 4 days after taking Spenno to his house. If that doesn't make him suspect, makes sense,
It
doesn't
does.
Yeah, it could make sense.
Ha! Who's the detective now? Let's follow up with the suspects. You told Smirnoff that even though you're sure Yale is innocent, you think he's hiding something. But what about O'Leary? 6.
Hmm. No. It could be him.
O'Leary wouldn't have sent Randall to kill Dunn. He would have dragged him to his basement, given him his little speech, and then killed him himself.
Yes.
Nah, I know O'Leary, and he wouldn't have sent a hitman. He would have taken matters into his own hands.
What about Cassidy? 7, right?
I don't think Cassidy killed him. Even though... What am I doing? No, it was carefully planned, so he acted
I
too
think it's safe to rule out Cassidy as Dunn's
impulsively.
murderer. He seems too impulsive to have planned such a twisted crime. Whoever planned the whole thing knew the suicide theory would fall through, so he manipulated the clues to incriminate Yale. Cassidy is too impulsive to pull off such an intricate plan.
So, even if you have your doubts, Mitchell is the one pulling the strings. And you know why? Because in novels, the murderer is always someone the detective knows from the beginning.
Well, that could be the case in British novels. You know, where everyone in the mansion where the murder took place is a suspect. But this might just be an American whodunit, where the detective doesn't even meet the culprit until the last scene.
You mean we still don't know who's pulling the strings?
I didn't say that. How did it go with Helen Moore?
I didn't get anything, even though it started out really well. I asked to interview her along with her boyfriend, Al Stone. Since I'm a big shot, they were happy to oblige. Perfect. Now, time for the interview. I'll go back and forth so you don't get bored. So, who goes first? Here's a question for Al. In just 12 days, the contender will try to steal your belt. Any thoughts on your fight against Yale?
Yeah, sure.
My Al is going to kick that thug's behind. Isn't that so, honey?
Yeah, well, we'll see. No such thing as a weak rival.
Nonsense. You are and will be world champion. Next question.
Okay, now,
Take a picture.
time for a picture.
How should we pose?
Tennis versus boxing.
Show me your weapons. The fist against the racket. That's it. Perfect. Moving on.
Ask Helen.
Here's one for Helen. Can you tell us how much Champies pays you to endorse them?
Sure, honey. They pay me much more than I'd ask them for. In fact, Champies is so delightfully delicious that I'd even do it for free. Does that answer your question?
No.
Nonsense. We both know it does.
Now what? So, Al. Your manager is Frank Cassidy, president of the Boxing Managers Association of New York. According to him, only boxers working with member managers should be allowed to compete. What do you think about that?
We never talk politics, honey. Athletes should steer clear of controversy and stay focused on their sport. Don't you think?
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, one more question, and...
Al, honey, can you answer it? I've gotta go say hi to a fan. I'll be right back, Mr. Pulitzer.
Wait. You mean she stopped smiling when that fan showed up?
Yeah.
Could you describe him for me?
I'll be able to show you something as soon as I'm done developing these pictures. And actually, I thought it was odd too. So while I continued to interview Stone, I managed to take some pictures of Moore and whoever her mysterious fan was.
You really did, right? So we'll have to take more pictures. Fine.
All right, so where were we?
Take a picture.
Let's get that picture taken. Turn around and show me those biceps from behind.
Like that?
That's it.
I don't know. Find the suspect.
Wait, I accidentally moved. Stand still. I'll take another one. What's with me today? Don't move, please.
Again? I'm really trying to take
Now
a
we got
fucking
it.
picture.
Should we keep at it? Are you ever jealous about sharing your sweetheart with America?
Well, I wouldn't say I'm jealous, but I know that someone so popular and honest can draw the wrong kind of attention. There are plenty of people who would love to put an end to her career, so it's not easy.
One more picture.
I'm going to take one more, all right? Okay, now raise your head and your arms up like you were celebrating a victory.
Like this?
Exactly. What's up with me? Stand still. I'll take it again. I can't seem to get it right. Don't move.
So it's the fucking lizard. We know that.
It's about time. Finally, we're all set.
Wait. So, are you telling me the photos are developed? Or is that what you said to Stone?
Both. Just look. How much do you think each bicep weighs?
A lot. But less than your tongue.
You're hilarious.
Hilarious.
Who's that guy?
I know he's not a fan. You should have seen her face when she saw him.
Who's that guy?
I know he's
We
not
already
a fan.
did that.
You should have seen her face when she saw him.
Look at his hand. Is he pulling something out of Moore's purse? Or putting it in?
A card. Nice.
You know, I thought he'd be cocky, but he didn't seem too convinced about beating Yale.
It makes sense. O'Leary's rigged the fight. Stone has to lose.
Maybe he doesn't want to.
How the hell did you make them pose like that? They're lovers, not sworn enemies.
I don't know. I was focused on my detective skills.
Yeah. Shut it.
I think she only smokes when she's nervous. What was making her nervous?
Maybe the lizard.
I've seen that matchbox before.
And we saw him before.
Wait, that's him.
Who?
Mitchell, the surgeon.
Seriously? We got him.
Not yet.
Right. We still have to find him.
Yes, we do.
Hey, pal. Did you hear what I just said? We need to keep looking at all those pictures. We need a clue that'll take us to Mitchell. Hey, see? There. Just like I was saying.
Alright, so we have the matches. Correct matches. Okay, new deductions. We will solve this case. We think Mitchell is behind everything. Well, at least I do. Maybe I'm wrong. Guana.
Brawls aren't even the worst part of my job. Sure, you may take a beating, but at least you get the chance to defend yourself. But when you're sitting in your car all night, there's no way out. Your legs cramp up, your back and neck feel stiff. Your entire body aches to be somewhere else. It's boring and repetitive.
Yeah, tell me about that. Because now my back hurts. And I'm waiting with you, so... We both
People were
do
finally
wait.
leaving the place. The bar was about to close. And I hadn't seen Mitchell go in or out. I had no choice.
We got to go inside.
I see you took me up on my invitation. And you're smart. You knew not to come until my anti-fur regulars had all cleared out.
Yeah.
I can't say no to good advice.
Or good bourbon.
Thank you for that.
Here's looking at you, Mr. What was your name?
Ooh, what
As
the
far
fuck?
as I knew, La Iguana always stayed neutral. He played poker with Cassidy. But his joint was used as a gambling drop-off for O'Leary's operation. Did it make sense to keep faking it?
Yes.
Or was it too dangerous not to?
Farnham. Howard M. Farnham II.
That's right. Howard Farnham from Ding Dong, Texas.
It's safer to do this do it this way.
That sure beats your poker game.
This here's much easier. No cheating.
You barely flinched when Cassidy decided to teach that ego a lesson.
What do you want a fella to say?
I'm a Texan, so no.
Between you and me, partner, this ain't my first showdown. We all got our own lethal barber.
Damn it.
Well, nobody's perfect. Tell me, what do you really want with Cassidy? I can't say it's clear to me.
I'm looking to start a boxing managers association in Texas. I could really use Cassidy's know-how.
Don't worry about it. I was only curious. So, what about me? What do you want from me? No one comes to La Iguana just to drink and play pool.
I'm here looking for a regular of yours, Dr. Angus Mitchell.
What for?
We fought together during the war. I just wanted to say hi.
Sure. Tell you what, I'll talk to Mitchell. Come back tomorrow night.
You don't understand. I have to talk to him, or else.
Or else what?
Oh, really?
I don't think Cassidy would be too happy about the role this here dump plays in old Leary's gambling operation. You follow me?
Son of a bitch. All right. Give me your phone number, and I'll give you a call when Mitchell shows up.
No. You're gonna call him right now, and you're gonna give him this message. But when you're sitting in your car all night, there's no way out. Your legs cramp up, your back and neck feel stiff, your entire body aches to be somewhere else. It's boring and repetitive. It's so bad that your thoughts spiral in a never-ending loop, like when you're stuck in your car, on surveillance duty. The owner of La Iguana was supposed to tell Mitchell that a certain anteater was still alive, and that it was only a matter of time before he ratted him out. With a bit of luck, that would make him nervous enough to force his hand. Now all I had to do was follow him.
That's what we are going to do. Hopefully he will lead us right to him or something like that, because we need that. Hello, Doggo. Hey, yo, Doggo. That's a lot of money, yes. It's a lot of light, isn't it? You are making noise. Don't make noise. You will be casting shadows, you know that. Don't do that. What the fuck? Where are you going? Well, right now, get my legs on the subwoofer. My dog is spinning his tail. It's a shadow you can see on my face. And he's trying to go under my legs for some unknown reason. No. I see the gun. He has some briefcase. Is it what we need to know?
He went in without it. I wonder what's in it.
Money? Informations? What are they saying? I would like to hear what are you talking about.
We'll be just fine, don't worry. Gil, stand guard right here. If the cat shows up, you know what to do. I'll be back in an hour.
So I'm now wanted dead. I don't think that's ideal. What am I supposed to do with him right now? We know he has a gun. I have no idea what the fuck I'm doing. He still has a gun.
Could I take him by surprise from over there? Although I don't know how I'd get there.
I have no idea how you could get there. You are a cat. Can you just jump up? Finally, we can do some deductions and make some connections.
Mitchell, who fought with Dunn during the war, tried to pass as Yale's doctor.
Yes, we know that for quite some time now. But you still didn't want to comprehend that. We have still one more. With you, I don't think.
Of course, he's Randall Lee's partner. I should be careful. When they gave me a beating, I could see he was kinda trigger happy.
Yeah, he was. So try not to piss him off if you may. I don't think we have any more connections to make. So we won't be trying to do that. But we need to find a way up. And I'm not sure if we can just go up there and try to jump from roof to roof, or if we should, I don't know, climb containers up. Oh, there's just a cart. Well, that's not bad. Cars are great. Where the fuck am I going? Isn't there like a ladder or something like that? It doesn't seem that way. No. And he does not walk any faster, so this will take us some time.
When you want to be silent, noise can be your best ally.
That's true. And he's still there. Oh, a card. Nice. So, we won't be trying that from this side because, well, he's over there. But we can try to go up on that thing. We can go under that. I know that's not a scaffolding, but thing go under the building. Maybe try to jump it. I don't even think it's the best idea in the world, but it can be my only idea right now, so... Or, is anything here? I don't think there will be anything here. Alright then. Where the fuck am I going? What the fuck am I trying to achieve to do? I can't do nothing. Is there something I can do with this forklift? I can't even use it. Am I supposed to go on some spot? Or what the fuck am I doing here? So I am on a forklift. Nice. I have no idea what I'm doing. How to drive? I know how to drive it. I don't know how to operate it. No idea. No idea where I'm going, so... I can't hit that, so... I will make no noise over here. And I'm glitching. Nice. So I truly have no idea what to do. I don't even know how to get off this thing. Maybe I'm not supposed to get off this thing. What the hell am I doing here? Oh, I saw a card. Oh yeah. But now I'm a forklift. Because I don't know how to get off this, so... How do you get off this thing? Oh. That would... No, that would won't be nice. He has a loaded gun. I really want to try it. Yeah, I'll try that. And I'm dead. That was stupid. Why would you growl? And you're just a pussycat and he is a horse. Of course you stood no chance. What a shame. The waste of a perfect cat life. Yeah, this will be way better. Just to sneak inside. And hopefully we will find something more interesting there than death. I think I saw a cart. Right there. Or maybe not. Or maybe not. It was just a feeling, so yeah. Will there be like way inside, or can I at least look through the window to see what's inside? No?
I did mess up a guy's face with an extinguisher once, but this kind is too heavy for my current needs.
A riot shield? Will I just punch him with a riot shield? Take the gun. Take that gun. To go a little bit here, so you can really see me. Monkey. Somebody is watching me. Every breath I take, every move I make, he will be watching me. So we will loading again, because why not? We are loading a lot of times. Yes, it's a how to shut the horse. That's nice too. Now we are inside.
What does this place have to hide?
Maybe something inside here. Horse.
of screaming.
I might not even talk.
Can I watch you?
It looks like an arrowhead. Answer my questions, and I'll protect you from Mitchell.
What?
As soon as he finds out you've talked to me, he'll kill you. Just like he did to your partner, Randall Lee.
I don't know what the hell you're talking about.
We will
What's
ask him
Mitchell
question.
up
I don't
to?
think he will answer anything, but
Mitchell? What Mitchell?
Where did Mitchell go?
Damn, are you in love with this guy or what?
What's this warehouse for?
It's where I take my naps. I thought that was obvious.
If you don't answer my questions, you'll spend the rest of your life in Sing Sing.
Only if I don't answer? Come on.
I'll give you a minute to think about some more convincing answers.
bye. So I don't think he will tell us anything. It's just a stupid horse. Do you have any like collectible cards here? Button. Press it. Button. It did nothing, so I don't know, maybe they are cooking drugs here. Will this one work? No. I don't think that will work, so. This is like doors we came through inside. Oh, a card. Yes, you have collectible cards here, so that's nice. Thank you. And there are
According to
plants.
this, the warehouse belonged to a Canadian import company.
Okay, that means something, or we are working with Irish, and now we are investigating in Canadian. It's a multiculti. Oh, a leather. I didn't mean to go down. I thought there is something on the ground. I'm stupid. Let's do it again. And now a little bit better. And he really is taking naps here. I believe in you, son.
It could be an Ojibwa totem pole, in which case, the top animal would be a crane.
Right. Is there like a cut? Anything else interesting here? Doesn't seem.
If I'm not mistaken, these are incense sticks, used in cleansing rituals.
And
A
what
dream catcher.
do we have here?
It's supposed to protect children during the night, trapping all evil in its spider web.
I don't think we know anything more about that. But he's a native. That's fine. Maybe we can use it in interrogation against him, kinda. Maybe we can connect that. Arrowhead, yes. And this.
Everything seems to prove that Gil is a Native American, and I'm almost sure that the woman in the picture is his mother.
I don't know how to use that against him, not yet. Let me look for more clues, and maybe then, if I will have enough information, I can use it against him. There's the door up from the other side. And I can throw this car at it. With the horse inside. Oh, I didn't went there. So, there's a casting couch, nice. It seems kind of dirty, but... am I to judge? I want to see the Hall of Fame. How much do we have and how much do we miss? Stick it. We miss a lot. But we have kinda a lot. Football, baseball, boxing, hockey. Yeah, there is a lot of these cards, and we definitely not have them all, and I don't think we will have them all. But, yeah.
Will I need help? Who would I call?
You would call Smirnov. He wouldn't be happy because we are not vigilantes, but...
Smirnov. Pier 36. Meet me in an hour.
Blacksad.
If you're coming from Montgomery, it's the 6th sea-facing warehouse.
What's going on?
And bring the cavalry.
Yeah, there could be something. Doesn't mean there is something, but could be. What are they cooking here? Nothing I can pinpoint. Oh, a new card. That's at least something. But nothing I can do with those things, so I will need that horse to talk. Can I move with this, maybe? No. Not at all. I don't think that calling a Smirnov was a good idea, because we will not find anything here. He will be just pissed off. He will not trust us, then we will need him, and we won't be able to get him. So maybe I did fucked up. We will see. I think I got to talk to him again. And I thought he would jump me.
You know who'll always believe in you? Your mother. My mother never lost her faith in me. And I gave her plenty of reasons when I was a kid. It all started with something as stupid as keeping the change when she sent me for groceries. Then I started stealing fruit from the street stands. And finally, I turned to pickpocketing. Somehow, my mother managed to keep me in school until I got into college. But I never gave her reasons to believe in me then either. My parents gave me a monthly allowance, which I spent mainly on poker games and the like. So after a year of college, I quit. Then Pearl Harbor happened. I got drafted and sent to Europe. They told me killing was my moral duty, but I discovered it could be addictive. Not all victims were Nazis. But when I got back, I was treated like a pariah, a veteran outcast who never should have come back in the first place. And yet, my mother never ceased to...
I also fought in the war. That's where I met Mitchell. They used me, like many of my people. And then they just tossed us aside. The first time Mitchell offered me to do this, I told him to take a hike. I wanted to get my act together, but I ended up begging him. I don't like Mitchell. I don't like the things he makes me do. I don't like that German rat either. But what I like least of all is myself.
The German rat?
I don't like what I did during the war, and I don't like what I'm doing now.
Don't tell me that Smirnov is a bad guy.
Do you know what it's like to kill a friend for the sake of the mission? Huh. But my mother, she always thought I'd make amends and start anew.
Don't tell me Smirnov, the German Shepherd, is a bad guy.
Maybe it's time I did just that. It's number 3.
Don't tell me Smirnov is a bad guy. I like him. I really do. It could be him, but I don't think so. It would make sense, but...
What if it was Gil who killed his partner, Randall Lee, under Mitchell's orders?
Maybe. But I don't like it. And we got a key to something that I don't know what is. So... Was there something I missed? Something I can unlock? Like a safe or cabinet or something like that now? I don't like what he was saying about a German. Because I don't know if he means like a German or German Shepherd. Because if it's the German Shepherd, that's a bad because it's a Smirnov. And we do like Smirnov. He's mostly a good boy. So I don't want to go against him. And I did call him, so... No. Don't get weakly into this. What is this key for? Is there something I missed, or... I can't unlock anything here. No, here. I got only an hour to find out what I'm supposed to unlock. Oh goddamn. And I thought this would be easy. Was that for a keyhole? Because I can't see shit in there. Now press the button. And for the first try I did find a cellar. I've decided to trust Smirnov. Please don't make me regret that. Stupid monkey. What are you thinking? Are you dumb or what? I think he's dumb. Maybe I am dumb because he will lock me in. Highly flammable. Okay, noted. They are making movies here.
A list of names? Somehow related to chemical agents?
So they want to do a chemical weapon or a new drug? Can be drugs, can be chemical weapons. Drugs, most lost Bobby Yale. And more. Print copy. It's the name of athletes. Oh, that doesn't look too good. I will take that, thank you. Hey, one yin. Brunhilde. That's a name we know, right? And play that movie now. But we will find out. I don't think that will be good.
Subject: Brunhilde Gruner. Treatment: Day 1500. The patient's ability to speak continues to diminish. Now she can only pronounce the occasional word in German. Tissue degeneration persists. And yet, perhaps due to drastic reduction of benzylprodine dosage and an increase of ibupropion, we have observed a 3% of deceleration of said degeneration. Furthermore, and perhaps this is the best finding so far, the subject exhibits a mild recovery of her speaking. It's not a lot, and yet we are on the right track. All hope is not lost.
Okay, they did some animal testing. Not a human testing, but, you know, humanoid or furry testing, or call it whatever you want. Can I play this movie?
Subject: Craig Spano. Treatment: Day 0. The subject is a veteran baseball player who has lost speed, strength, and agility due to the regular aging process. The patient refers intense pain on the right scapula, most likely caused by an old injury. The goals of our medical approach are twofold: to relieve pain caused by the prior injury so that the subject can play without symptoms, and to help the patient regain the physical condition lost in the aging process, thus allowing him to perform at elite levels.
That would be interesting.
Day 120, the patient no longer feels pain when using his right arm, circumstance that allows him to pitch without fear. So far, the only side effect seems to be a slight euphoria experienced 3 hours after dosage, which subsides 4 hours later, taking the patient on an emotional roller coaster of sorts with bouts of mild trembling. Treatment. Day 341.
Almost a year.
Moments of euphoria and boosted physical performance have become increasingly short, while the ensuing periods of depression and weakness have become longer, including severe tremor. Although we have met all therapeutic goals, we will proceed to terminate the treatment in order to avoid causing irreparable physical and mental damage to the patient.
Okay. The more we know. And he is here, down here with us. That's something we do not know. There's a new connection. Okay, let's make it. List of names. No. No. Why would I want to skip? Want to do this one.
Mitchell is cashing in by selling drugs to enhance athletes' performances.
So we are in all of this because drug selling? So they're just selling drugs. And the cat just will get involved. Because he didn't want to enhance him.
The worst part of Mitchell's scheme isn't that it's illegal or unethical, it's that he didn't even care about compromising the athlete's health.
Yeah, that sucks. It's so dangerous. That's the reason why we did call the police.
Hey, it's all right. Don't be afraid, little girl. I'm a friend, okay?
Vita, no hurt.
So they kidnapped Brunhilde. Can I take it? Maybe this will help her if we will be trying to...
Once upon a time... Once upon a time, there was a good girl called...
Brunhilda.
Hi, my name is Brunhilde, and I'm very happy,
said Brunhilde. And then Brunhilde, who had a beautiful name...
Really beautiful.
A really beautiful name, ran into someone very special.
Oh,
yes.
Who was it?
A funny cat.
A very funny cat called John.
I'm a very funny cat, and my name is John. Hi, John the cat. I really like funny cats.
Hi, Brunhilde. Since you're so nice, I'm gonna help you.
Bake some delicious
Bake
pie.
some delicious pies. I love pies. Which is your favorite? Wow, that's a very hard question. But John the Cat, it's the easiest question in the world. Let me show you how easy it is. My favorite pie is
Apple pie.
apple. Whoa, Brunhilde. That's exactly what I was about to say.
Bird, John, Brunhilda, Freund.
Where is the monkey?
Du play? It's look.
Okay.
Hi, Bird. Why are you wearing that mask?
Weil, gas.
Well, maybe we should get out of here. What do you think, Bird? And what about you, Brunhilde? Don't you think that?
Maybe I should take the gas mask, no? Police will be here soon. They will help you. Monkey.
Gil? You know you're not allowed down here. You know you're not allowed. It's...
You bastard! I kill you right here, right now!
I don't know.
You don't know? I know you're testing drugs on that girl.
Brunhilde? No, she's my daughter. She was born with a degenerative disease, a rare condition similar to the Angelman syndrome. There are only 4 known cases like hers, and none of the patients reached the age of 5. But I couldn't give up. I continued to research and found something. It didn't make her better, but anyway, that same treatment used on healthy subjects seems to improve their stamina and their reflexes. It also seems to improve their pain threshold. Somehow,
So you
the
accidentally made a drug.
heard about my experiments and tried to recruit me to create super soldiers.
Yeah. He was a cat.
Yes, that Reich. We're talking late 30s, Berlin. I escaped with Brunhilde and came to your country. But the American military also heard about me. I spent the entire war experimenting with drugs on soldiers. Some were highly effective, I must say. When the war was over, my experiments were discarded. I was forbidden all access to the drugs, and Brunhilde got worse. But then God sent me Angus Mitchell. We had met during the war, and he came to offer me a deal. I would make drugs for athletes, and he would sell them. With my earnings, I could pay for Brunhilde's treatment. What else do you want me to say?
What are the long-term effects of those drugs?
It
No idea.
depends on the patient. But they all develop an addiction, even Brunhilda. They also suffer other symptoms. Some become delirious. She's losing muscle mass by the day. Others lose their ability to focus. And some, slowly but surely, lose it all.
About those pills.
I mean, those pills. I would like to, you know.
There was a bottle there before. What is he looking at?
Of course, I've been beaten yet again, but I did call for reinforcements. So,
Don't dwell on it,
technically,
Josh.
it should be fine.
You had to tell him the truth in order to protect Brunhilda. I would have done the same thing. Finish packing up your things and stop torturing yourself, okay?
Thanks, Angus. I won't be long.
Oh, honey. You like living here? Yeah, me too. But we have to go somewhere else, and it's all that bad cat's fault. Yes, sweetie. We're going to a new home now. A prettier one. And you'll be happier there. Now go with Papa, honey. Give him a kiss. Go on. Give him a kiss. Go on.
So he is using Brunhilda as leverage.
I'm sorry about this, Josh, but we gave it our best, didn't we?
What? What do you mean, Angus?
I wish it hadn't come to this.
Angus, what's wrong?
Goodbye, Josh.
That was brutal.
I hope you're happy, you son of a bitch. They were good people. I hope that made you feel better. I like it when you smile. You're so far from the truth. What the?
I want to get it off. So we will suffocate here. I want to beat the crap out of you. Gas mask. Gas mask.
The mask would buy me a bit of extra time. The question was, how much?
You are dead. You did deserve that.
Spano just ran out that way.
I think we will do it. We won't suffocate. Run. Just run. We can do that. You don't have to die. Mitchell did, but that's fine. We don't like him.
The mask was barely working. I needed fresh air.
I don't think he would be able to catch it even with the glove on. Will he overdose? Maybe. And now there will be cops. There should be, we call them. We called Smyrna. But the case is over. No? Kinda. We know who killed him. We know who ordered the kill. Fresh New York air.
Craig's Shadow is back! Did you miss me?
So he did overdose.
Who wants to see a home run? Now you're gonna see. Bring it on!
Yeah, throw it to him. He did lose it. Heart attack. Well, you shouldn't overdose. It's obvious. No.
No.
No shit. You will survive. I missed one. You did everything. Yes. Wherever I go, there is a death. I don't think I can explain this to Smirno.
Don't torture yourself. You did everything you could.
Will he make it?
The doctors think so. They found him unconscious by the basement door.
What?
What? He did close it. He did close the door.
Could Gil have blocked the basement door from the outside to kill Mitchell?
You think? That's a serious accusation. Are you sure, or is this just a theory of yours?
I'm positive.
I'm positive. Gil told me himself. Mitchell practically forced him to work for him. And I've got reasons to believe that Gil is a bit trigger happy. Besides, I'd say he wasn't even really unconscious when they found him. that he was just pretending.
Huh. You think Gil was involved in the previous murders?
What if it was Gil who killed his partner Randall Lee under Mitchell's orders?
Yes.
Another serious accusation. Are you sure?
I'm positive.
Yes. Everything points in that direction, including my gut.
Wait. Couldn't Mitchell be Randall Lee's murderer?
No, could. Well, let me just do this, because this is... he was overdosed. No. No, he couldn't. He's a bad shooter, so...
So he misses with 2 shots at point-blank range, and then he hits a guy smack in the forehead from across the street? No. Mitchell is not the sniper who wiped out Randall Lee.
Yeah, I guess you're right. But we still don't know what caused Craig Spano's death.
Overdosing, we know that. This. 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 And the bottle.
There's no doubt about it. Spano took drugs from the lab, and they killed him.
But if that were true, how many more athletes are in danger?
Many of them.
And most importantly, who are they? Is Bobby Yale involved?
I didn't see them all, but write down these names. Peter Lowe, Xavier Chains, Helen Moore, Bill Goldman, Miles Benton, Alexander Wood, Jacob Ziegler, and yes, Bobby Yale.
Thanks. Saving lives for a change, huh?
Nah,
In any
trying
case,
to.
thanks for the call. I was starting to think you'd never trust the police again.
I don't trust the cops. I trust you.
Hey, John. Surprise. It could have given a tip to a friend, don't you think? Or is that only the case when I helped you?
No, I didn't want to put you in danger.
Get that guy
that was
out of
it.
here.
No. I had a good intentions. I'm sorry.
All right. Let's get this over with. When the war ended, Mitchell convinced Grun to use his super soldier drugs on elite athletes. Somehow, Dunn found out about Mitchell's scheme. So when Mitchell heard that Dunn was onto him, he ordered Randall Lee to kill him and frame Yale for the murder. Then, he made Randall search Dunn's house and the gym for any incriminating evidence he might have had against him. The poor cleaning lady died almost by chance. When you stuck your nose in the case, he tried to scare you by sending his thugs to give you a beating. And when that didn't work, he asked Randall Lee to finish you off on the gym rooftop. But Randall not only failed, he got captured. So Mitchell ordered Gil to put a bullet through his head, which only made Gil upset. You kept getting closer and closer to the point of discovering his headquarters. When Mitchell realized he was cornered, he burned his bridges by setting the lab on fire, along with Dr. Grun and his daughter. Gil saw the opportunity to get back at Mitchell, so he blocked the only exit so that he would also die in the fire. Did I leave any loose ends?
Just a few. But don't worry about it. I'll take care of them now. So I guess thanks for everything.
Yeah, that seems right, I think. I think we could do it better because this game like has like six different endings. So I think there was a possibility to save more of them. Maybe help Weekly to be there sooner and have the best catch. Congrats. Yes.
In your classic noir films and novels, solving a case never amounts to a happy ending. The detective is always left with a sense of bitterness. A feeling that, before he took the case, the world was a better place. That he was a better person.
Come on, now speed it out.
Sometimes I just let my character get the best of me.
What do you want from me?
I told Stone what I knew. That he was going to let Yale win. That if he didn't, O'Leary would destroy Helen Moore's career. And that Moore was doomed either way. Or would be, as soon as America discovered her sweetheart was on drugs.
I don't believe you. No way. Who sent you?
Today? Nobody.
And what if I did believe you? What would that change? If I don't do this for her, how could I ever look her in the eyes? How could we stay together?
You think you'll stay together when you lose your title and they accuse her of doping?
At least I know I tried.
You're right.
I came to convince you otherwise, but I think you might be right. You better take a dive.
I didn't take you for a romantic, Blacksad.
Can you do?
I feel you. But trust me, your manager is a murderer. Get as far away from him as possible.
Hey, Blacksad! Thank you.
You're welcome. But let me just... Because the congrats, I don't know if it's... solve the case. I did solve the case. But I'm interested with this. Without dying. Yeah. Less than 9 times. I don't think I died that many times, but maybe I did. I'm pretty good at dying. Is there any like other loose ends? If you, Bobby Yale, then Dan or however her name is, Dan, Dumb. That's a broken pottery. Nothing else.
Yale confirmed to me that Dunn found out that Mitchell was giving him meds. That was the reason they argued the evening of his death.
In fact, I was clean at the time. Hadn't used for days. I didn't want to go down that road. I wanted to follow Joe.
But he discovered everything.
He didn't believe me when I said I had nothing to do with it.
But you used again.
Only after his death. I needed to cope.
But the drugs gave you a panic attack.
Yeah. But I've been clean ever since.
Mitchell gave you the pills when he stopped by the hospital. Hence, your miraculous recovery. Are you planning on taking them before the fight? Do it. Someone has to save that gem. But they'll be your last pills. Then what?
I misclicked. I chose something I didn't know what I'm choosing, so sorry about that. Okay. Any more loose ends? The gym, maybe? The server database is almost done. Maybe me?
Stone and Yale hadn't taken away the bitterness I felt. I needed a friend. He was outraged that I hadn't given him the tip, but he let it go as soon as I bought him a milkshake.
Thankfully.
After the perfect storm of corruption and murder, only friendship could reconcile me with the world. Only that could make me believe in mankind again. Only that could cleanse my soul. Only that. And money.
Oh yes. Is this the end? That'd be good because I was planning to finish this game today.
In your standard noir novel, Yale and Stone would be punished for breaking the rules. There would be justice for Sonia, the victim. But this was the real world. As the detective who had cracked the case, I just had to get my paycheck and be on my way.
Nice to meet you, Mr. Blacksad. Mr. Thorpe is on his way. Care to take a seat while you wait?
Alright, I will wait.
I guess I'll just have to wait.
He'll be here in a minute. Please, take a seat.
There's nothing more I can do than just sit and wait. Mr. B. Thorpe, President.
No matter how many curveballs destiny throws his way, he always manages to land on his feet. When he was a rising sports talent, the war put an end to his career, so he became a war hero. After the war, he didn't end up like Gil or like me. He became an elite athlete, a Hall of Fame football star. When an accident left him in a wheelchair, he went on to succeed in advertising. The last time I climbed a skyscraper, I had very different intentions.
No.
I wasn't there to claim my reward. I was there to punish someone.
You didn't want to jump? Helen Moore. Mrs. Utterson. Some cock. Some wiener. The new clues? We are still having clues.
No, that's not possible. But what if Tim Thorpe was somehow involved in Mitchell's operation?
Mr. Blacksad? Mr. Thorpe is running later than expected, but he insists on meeting you, if you don't mind.
Sure, as long as you help me fight off this boredom.
That's not in my
With
job
this
description.
big
but-
cleavage. Look in her cleavage, no?
If I had her markings on my skin, would I be the same person? Would my name be different?
Maybe yes. What do we got here? Who is with Sonia? Oh, fuck.
If my hunch is right, there should be a meeting with Mitchell noted somewhere in Thorpe's agenda. Well, you see, I've got a problem. In order to figure out how much Mr. Thorpe owes me, I need to know what day I started working on the case. But I can't remember. You wouldn't have that written down, would you?
It sure wasn't on my shift. I remember. Let me see.
No? And the 14th? No? Don't tell me he is involved. Petunia, no. And the 12th? Hospital. So you went to hospital. That's fine. There is nothing on the 9th. That's odd. Bobby, he was meeting with Bobby Yale. I don't see anything like odd, only the empty pages. But Saturday and Sunday, yeah, that makes sense. Joe Dunn.
What? Dunn was here 2 days before he died? Why didn't Thorpe ever mention that?
I'm sorry, but your name's not on here.
Wait, I just remembered something. The day I came, Joe Dunn had just walked out the door.
Well, no. You don't have any appointments. Although, I guess I could have forgotten to write you in. Mr. Dunn, who's usually very kind, left in a flurry. He even slammed Mr. Thorpe's door.
Okay. Now I know I have to get into Thorpe's office.
And he didn't even say goodbye.
Yes, that was the day. You don't recall me because the minute I saw Dunn stomp out, I followed him. I never actually came in.
Of course. That explains it.
No doubt. So, since it looks like Mr. Thorpe won't be here soon, I think I'll go take a walk down the hall. Gotta stay in shape.
That's odd. How could you go inside and then accept the job to...
Come on, Thorpe. Tell me there's a back door to your office.
Can be only this from the restroom. I'll take the card, thank you. So it's not yet over. Just don't tell me it's this shit.
Play the Smirnoff trump card again?
Maybe yes. We trust him, so we should call him.
Smirnoff didn't know what to think. He asked me to watch out and call him as soon as I had more information. He also told me that Gil had finally talked. He denied having blocked the basement door and said the truck door opened, but he got knocked on the head as soon as he tried to get out. He then woke up when the police found him beside the basement door. Obviously, the same person who had jammed the door had carried him there.
So, no. I wanted to help Smirnoff. The waiting room. Oh. Yet another card.
If Weekly were here, I'd have to tie his hands behind his back.
But I climb out of the window and try to go inside the office. Oh, there's a card on the table. First of all, papers.
So, you had something to do with that chest expander after all.
Oh, come on. You're completely like negging all my investigation now. Because he said he never owned an expander. Now he does? Fuck me. I did a bad deduction?
Cats aren't afraid of heights. That's why I've never felt vertigo.
Okay, that's good for you, I guess. And now I have to find something on you. Even though I don't want to find anything. There's nothing. Oh no. Tell me, he can walk all the time. He's faking it, isn't he?
One of his strengths, the accuracy of his throw. I earned the nickname Iron Arms. I used to throw the ball in 50 and yeah, when whatever it wanted. And my coach, the great Joffrey Sox. And so I worked hard. Pearl Harbor. I enlisted immediately. After losing a partner in combat, a serious injury, I asked to be relocated. I became a sniper. I know I shouldn't say this, but I was one of the best in the army, and it was all thanks to my accuracy. No, it was all thanks to Jeffrey Sachs. I wonder how many Americans that man saved with my arm. After these words, Tim Thorpe is moved almost to tears and asks me to take a break. It's shocking to see how an athlete and soldier, a man whose aim and skill won him a Medal of Honor and the nickname Surgeon among his brothers in arms. That can't be. I mean, it could be a coincidence, but no.
Are you kidding me? So he's a killer?
Why am I surprised? In every investigation, there comes a point where every single lead seems to go down the drain. And you have to retrace your steps to get back on the right track.
Yeah, I see that. Sniper. He was a sniper. He was called Surgeon. What? Now, let me do this. This. No. Still simple surgeon and surgeon. Yeah. No
That's
way.
it. Thorpe is the man behind the whole drug operation.
And he's a killer. Hmm. I need to just put it all together now. No. No. What am I supposed to do? Because I see these two are connected, but they are not. No. But those two, no, not you. Those two do get together. This and this. I don't know. I have no idea. Surgeon. No. He is sniper. You know, he's excellent sniper. He sniper killed. He was involved. Sniper. He was manipulating everyone, no. Sniper and drugs did overcome. No. I have no idea. I just got nothing yet.
I better not use it. It might be connected to the switchboard at the front desk.
It probably is, yes.
Of course.
And of course he's using drugs.
Oh, crap.
Yes, we know. He is a good sniper, so he shoot him. We know it now. Even though I was sure about what I was saying before. So.
It's a bit strange to see no office chair behind a desk until you remember the desk's owner is in a wheelchair.
Thanks God he is not faking that. We can put together a clue now. Maybe he can walk.
Wait, what if Groon's drugs helped Thorpe walk?
And if he can walk.
Of course, it wasn't Mitchell or Gil. It was Thorpe who shot Randall at the hospital. Everything adds up now. And yet I can already hear Smirnov telling me I have no conclusive evidence. What if I set a trap for Thorpe? But how?
What about the gun?
Ha! What if I place Thorpe's gun up there and corner him so that he has to stand up to get it? The show was about to begin. All I needed was an audience and some patience.
Okay, this is interesting. It's I didn't expect this.
Stop it!
Arr! Don't you know who you're dealing with, matey?
What a silly man.
Mutiny! You wants to be shark bait, do ya? Oh, Blacksad. I feel terrible for keeping you waiting.
John.
No, you don't.
But you see, there was mutiny on board, so...
Stop.
You see what I have to put up with. All right, helmswoman, to the cabin with you! Onward!
Aye, aye, Captain.
Come along, Blacksad. Julie, don't let anyone bother us. Honey, will you wait in the boardroom for me, please?
But...
I'll just be a minute then. I think you've already suffered enough.
Okay.
And think about where you'd like to have dinner tonight, okay?
But she's in it too.
You see, I'm not gonna pay you for solving the case.
Wow. I thought you were the kind of man who was true to his word.
No, it's not that. You'll get every penny we agreed on, and more. But not because you solved the case, but for her. 2 days ago, she wanted to end it all. Drop out of college, sell the gym. Too many wounds to heal. But through your incredible work, you managed to heal them. Well, perhaps not completely. It takes time to get over something like this. But at least, thanks to you, Sonia wants to be happy. She has hope. I'm going to help her make Dunn's gym the best in the city. Who would have ever guessed it, huh?
In the end, it seems like Dunn's death was the best thing that could have happened to the gym, huh?
Don't be so cynical. By God, can't you stop playing the hard-boiled detective for 1 second?
No,
anyway,
because I think
back
you
to the
are.
case. All those people you confronted.
You're wrong.
Gil, the German doctor, even Mitchell. Huh. I would have never suspected him. Did they say anything? Why did they do it? Did they mention any accomplices?
They did mention a certain surgeon.
Surgeon? You have any idea who that could be?
I will mislead you a little
I'm
bit.
sure this comes as no surprise, but it was Angus Mitchell himself. In fact, you gave me the lead by telling me he was a doctor.
Sure. Yeah, sure. I'm glad I could help. Although, you see, besides my esteem for Joe and Sonia, this ordeal really hits close to home.
What do you mean?
I don't follow. How do you mean?
Sports are my livelihood. Do you know how many of the athletes involved have a deal with me?
How do you know that?
What?
Oh, wait. Sonia told you.
Yes, that's it. Sonia told me.
That's funny. I never told Sonia.
Well then, do you know how many of the athletes involved have a deal with me?
I think I have a slight idea.
So far, the papers only talk about bodies down at the docks and an illegal lab. Not one has mentioned the athletes. But if one word gets out, this agency's future could be on the line. Not to mention Sonia's and the gym's. Could I ask you to be discreet?
That will cost you extra.
Sure. I'll be discreet. For a bonus.
Oh, sure. I get it. How much are we talking about?
Twice the amount we agreed on.
That seems fair enough. Anyway, that's it. Julie has your check. Don't forget to claim it. As for your bonus, I'll send it along soon. Don't worry about it. Thank you again, Blacksad. I don't know what state Sonia would be in if it weren't for you.
I had to act, then and there, or let Thorpe get away with it.
Excuse me for not standing.
I will accuse him.
No, I won't excuse you. I know you could stand if you wanted to.
I'm sure you've got good intentions, but you're wrong. What makes you think that? I'm sure there's an explanation.
According to Spano, the mastermind was a certain surgeon. I thought it was Mitchell, but now I know the truth. A journalist told me. Ring a bell? I know you ordered Randall Lee to kill Joe Dunn, and you tried to frame Bobby Yale, who had recently given up your medical services.
Joe was my friend. Don't you get it?
Yes, I do get
I hired
it.
you to solve this damn case. You think that's what a murderer would do?
Yes.
Only because you thought I'd blame Bobby Yale and drop the case.
That would
But
be
as
easy
soon as I
one.
realized something wasn't right, you sent Randall Lee and Gil to give me a scare. And when all that failed, you ordered Lee to kill me.
You're the type that won't open his jaws once he's got his prey, aren't you?
You know it better than anyone.
I think I've made that clear enough by now.
Put yourself in my place for a minute. You're a promising football player who just got back from the war, but you're still a nobody. The man you saved kindly opens his house to you, and that man is still undone by his wife's passing. He works all day at his gym, and he drinks himself to sleep at night. So you practically end up raising his daughter. You give her her very first abacus. You encourage her to further her education. You comfort her when she misses her mother and her father. Meanwhile, your sporting career takes off. Life is good. Until one day, out of the blue, an accident cripples you.
Yeah, but you did use your drugs, so...
An old
you're
friend,
fine.
Mitchell, tells you he knows someone who can help you. A German doctor. His drugs take some time to work, but they do wonders. You manage to walk for short bursts at a time, little by little. And those bursts keep getting longer.
Now you are admitting you can walk.
Drugs aren't cheap at all. So you have to find a way to pay for them, don't you see?
So you started by selling drugs to athletes. Then you decided to start an advertising agency to hire those same athletes. Drugs would help them excel, and you'd get better ad deals. The perfect business model. Your first client? Craig Spano. His career had hit a rough patch, so... He was the guinea pig for your new operation. And yet, when the drug started having serious side effects, you got rid of him. Afraid he would talk, you tried to kill him. That's why he hid. From then on, your business was smooth sailing. You even began to think you were above the law. You thought that you were untouchable. Until Joe Dunn found out, and then, 2 days before his unfortunate death, he came to see you.
That's enough now! You stop it! Now, I don't know if I'm above the law, but I am sure as hell not beneath it.
You sure?
Do you know how much power I have?
No.
The kind of people I eat with every day?
Yes, I do actually.
I could shoot you right now, and nothing would happen to me.
Then do it.
With that gun you keep in your drawer? I'm afraid not. I placed your pistol out of reach, just in case you happen to confirm my suspicions, Iron Arm. And now, if you'll excuse me, I have an appointment with the police.
So you can walk.
I won't let anyone wreck my life again. Sonia and I, we deserve a future.
You can come in now, Smirnoff.
Timothy Wilson Thorpe, drop your weapon. You're under arrest. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to an attorney. If you cannot afford one, the state will provide one for you. Mr. Thorpe.
Why did you shoot him? I did trust you. I did trust you don't have this weapon. No.
Sonia Dunn. You are under arrest for the death of Timothy Wilson Thorpe. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against
just let him
you in a
talk.
court of law. You have the right to an attorney. If you cannot afford one, the state will provide one for you. Do you understand these rights as I have just read them to you? With these rights in mind, do you wish to speak to me? Watch your step.
I understand what you did, but you shouldn't. I could prevail that. I did trust her that she does not have this weapon. Well, that was my mistake. Well, it did end okay at the end, kinda. I wasn't expecting it to play it almost an hour longer than I was anticipating, but all of this for drugs. Nothing. And we didn't get paid.
After everything that had happened, the last thing I was interested in was the fight. Did Yale take drugs before the fight? Did Stone let him win? I had done everything in my power for things to go the way my moral compass dictated. Whether anyone would listen to me, that was another story. Because no matter what they tell us, our actions don't always determine our future. My moral compass. As if I even knew what that means. I didn't even know what to think of my performance throughout the case. Did I have a clear conscience?
No.
Would I have made the same decisions, given the chance?
No. Well, I must say, even though it was my first like detective noir game, and I never played anything like that, I liked that. That was fun. That was interesting. I don't know if I will ever play something like this. Maybe in the future we can try this game again and do different choices. And we will see what it will get us. But overall, it was a good game. Well, graphically not, but the story-wise, it was an awesome game. I did like that, I did enjoy that. I will lower the game a bit. I did really enjoy that, so I would give it like something like 8 out of 10. That would be, I think, okay. So, this is it. This is the end of the game. And I don't know how to skip this, so we'll have to watch the subtitles. Hopefully there will be nothing more than just the subtitles. And I hope I will see you tomorrow yet again. That we will be able to play a little bit of more games like this. And probably something way more interesting than this. And I mean the story-wise, I mean the gameplay-wise, so we will be probably playing something like Jedi Survival, most likely, like next game, then a little bit of Test Drive, because I already get it, I got it in my backpack now, and I want to play it just a little bit, and then I think that then there is Tomb Raider, if I'm not mistaken. That should be fun. And then I have no idea. We will see. I hope you did enjoy this stream as much as I did. It was still shorter than I was expecting. It's almost midnight. It's not midnight, but almost midnight. That's fine. I still got the time to go out with the dog and maybe eat something. So, yeah. So, that's it. This is the end. thank you for watching. I hope I will see you probably tomorrow. Or if not tomorrow, then at Monday. So, see you then, and bye. Bye now.